Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Catskills and Homebody. My name's Amy. We are going to cook dinner tonight for my family, and we're going to make beef and broccoli with white rice. Oh, Chipper's coming in to help me. Here he is. Say hi, Chippy. Hi. He's like, who are you talking to, Mom? I haven't made a cooking video in a while, but it is a rainy Saturday. I have 1,000 things to grade for work, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make beef and broccoli and rice. That sounds like a good dinner. And the good thing about stir fry is that you can whip it together really quickly. It's not difficult, and the rice just kind of boils itself in a pot while you're cooking the stir fry. So it is an easy dinner to throw together. All right, let me show you the ingredients that I've pulled out for the beef and broccoli. I bought a 12-ounce bag of cleaned broccoli florets. These are thoroughly washed. It'll save me time. All right, so I'm gonna be cooking this, stir frying this first. And I thought it would be nice to add some fresh green beans. So I'm actually gonna be making beef with green beans and broccoli. Let me show you the beef that I got. All right, I prepared this beef earlier. You can buy in the grocery store beef that's already chopped for stew or for stir fry, but I like to buy my own cut of beef. So I bought a flank steak, and it was almost 3 pounds. So I divided it in half, and I chopped it up, see, into these stir fry pieces. So that's about 1.5 pounds of beef. And the rest of it I chopped up and froze for another day. So if I want to make beef stir fry another day, I just have to buy some fresh vegetables, and then I already have it chopped in the freezer. So the reason that I like to chop my own steak is because I like to cut the fat off it. And if you buy it already chopped in the store, it sometimes is very fatty. So for this, I chopped a lot of the fat. I tried to get as much fat off it as I could, so it's less fatty. So that's the beef. That's the vegetables. We're gonna make a sauce you're gonna stir fry the vegetables and the beef in. So the sauce consists of a little bit of, and I'll put the recipe in the description of the video, a little toasted sesame oil, a little rice vinegar. I don't have fresh ginger. I went to the store. They had no fresh ginger in the entire store. So I'm gonna use a teaspoon of ground ginger from my baking. We're gonna need a little cornstarch, and I have a half a cup of low sodium soy sauce set aside. I have some minced garlic that I'm gonna put in the sauce, and we're gonna put a little brown sugar in the sauce to make it a little sweet. So that's gonna be the stir fry sauce in addition to some water. And then the rice. So I'm making 2 cups of rice, which there'll be leftovers. So all you do with the rice is I like to put the rice in a pot that has a tight lid. I put 2 cups of rice, a little bit of butter, and then you're gonna cover it with 4 cups of water. If you wanna use chicken broth, you can. I'm just gonna use water though. You're gonna bring that to a boil, cover it, and let it simmer for like 18 minutes until all the water is evaporated. And then I'm gonna add some green onions, which I already chopped. So I already chopped a green onion that I'm gonna be adding to the rice. I've already measured the rice, and I put a little butter in there. I also added some salt to the rice. And I'm gonna start the rice first. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the water on the rice. I'm gonna get that boiling, cover it, and then while that's boiling, I'm gonna do the stir fry. I'm not gonna use my wok for this stir fry. I'm gonna use my large flat frying pan because I feel like it's bigger and it'll cook quicker. So let's get cooking. I lowered the heat on my rice because it was boiling, and I covered it with this tight lid, and I set a timer on it. I lowered the heat on the rice, and I set a timer for 18 minutes. I will check it to make sure it doesn't burn, but the rice is pretty much cooking. Now I have made my stir fry sauce. I have that all together now. See how it looks? So that's ready to go. Now I'm going to put a little olive oil in this large frying pan. Let me show you. I have this large frying pan. I have a little olive oil in there, about 2 tablespoons. I'm heating that up, and then I'm going to saute the green beans and the broccoli, and then we'll take that out and we'll saute the beef in the sauce. So it'll all come together very quickly.
And I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just...
Do you hear that frying? That's what you want. You want it hot enough so you hear it frying. Okay, so you just stir it while it's sizzling. Just stir it a little bit. You want it crisp, tender. You don't want it overcooked, but you don't want it raw. So I still want it a little bit crispy. So it's going to take about, 8 minutes. Because this is a lot of vegetables to stir fry. It's going to take about 8 minutes to get to the consistency that I want. Kind of crisp tender. That's what I'm going to call it. Meanwhile, my rice is looking good. A lot of the water has evaporated. I just have to keep checking it and making sure it's not that the water hasn't totally evaporated. It's coming together pretty quickly. I'm going to go set the table and get ready for dinner. And then we're going to eat soon. Okay, there's no more water in my rice. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to add the scallions or the green onions to the rice. And I'm just going to let it sit on a warm burner until we're ready for dinner. The green beans and the broccoli are looking much better now. Closer to being done. So let me show you. So you see how bright green those are? They're almost ready to be taken out. And let me show you the rice. The rice is done. I put the green onions in there. Alright, but look how nice and green those vegetables are. They're almost ready to come out. And then we're going to cook the beef. This is such an easy, quick, healthy weeknight dinner, even though it's the weekend. But you can come home from work and just put this together really, really quickly. And it's healthy. It has lots of vegetables in it. My son loves rice. We don't make rice that often, but he really loves rice. All right, I'm going to be transferring the vegetables to this bowl. A little bit more olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to saute the beef. You don't want to overcook the beef. It can be medium rare or medium. I have removed all the vegetables. I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil in this pan. And we're going to saute the beef a little bit. And I'm going to try to put the beef in one layer, although it's probably going to have to be spread out. Go on. So try to spread the beef out under one layer and just let it saute. Now I'm going to add Also going to add the sauce now to the beef so the sauce can thicken up with the cornstarch.
Is that broccoli cooked?
Yeah, I just pan
I'm
fried it.
slipping.
I'm gonna put it back in here. There's no sauce on it. It just says,
Help, I'm slipping.
doesn't have any sauce.
No.
On it. There's no
Oh my
sauce
God.
on it. Lord, hope. Mom. All right, I'm gonna put the vegetables back in here with the beef so they can get covered in the sauce. Thank you for joining me today for this quick dinner recipe. I got my pups. They're tired. They're winding down after a long, busy day. You know how busy puppies are. They were up running around and playing all day. So they're tired. The rain has stopped outside, which is nice. So I'm going to spend a relaxing Saturday night getting a lot of stuff done that I put off during the week. I hope that you are having better weather than we are here in the Catskills. Consider subscribing to my channel if you like these types of recipe videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.